Hello and a very warm welcome. We've got a special video today. Is Charles Leclerc overrated? The Sauber, then Ferrari driver. A lot of people have been asking the question, is Charles Leclerc overrated? Now I did have this idea in the back of my mind. Is Daniel Ricciardo overrated? And it got mixed reaction. I expect this one to get mixed reaction. This could be a good idea for the future, doing this with drivers. And this was also requested by Dane. He's been getting a lot of requests in, but there we have it. Is Charles Leclerc overrated? This is a GP3 champion, Formula 2 champion. Then he got his time at Sauber, and now he's a Ferrari driver, and will be a Ferrari driver for years, probably alongside Carlos Sainz. But yeah, I'm not on the bandwagon that Charles Leclerc's overrated. I'm just not. I like Charles Leclerc. I think he's fantastic for Formula 1. I feel he goes a bit under the radar because more people talk about Max and George. Certainly I do. You're talking about Max. You're talking about George. Leclerc, I mean, he's kind of the number one at Ferrari. That whole team is reliant on him. But to be fair to Charles Leclerc, is he overrated? Well, he hammered a four-time world champion at Ferrari, so, I mean, he's beat Vettel fair and square. So, Charles Leclerc, born 16th of October 1997, is a monegasque racing driver, currently racing in Formula 1 for Scuderia Ferrari under the monegasque flag. Leclerc won the GP3 series and the Formula 2 championship. Leclerc made his debut for Sauber and then he got the promotion to Ferrari. It was a weird one, wasn't it? Because he kind of replaced Kimi and Kimi went to Sauber. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not really on the fence that Charles Leclerc's overrated. I think he's a fantastic driver. The one thing I would question with Charles Leclerc is some of his defending. I think when he's defending Charles Leclerc, I think he moves a bit too late. And obviously that is not good in the braking zones, etc. because it will cause an aeroplane accident. But Charles is he's in the bracket with Max, George. He's a future champion in the making. You look at the likes of Daniel Ricciardo, Sainz, Norris. Yeah, I feel they may not be champions. But yeah, Lando's driving superb this season. So Charles Leclerc, right? He's won 2 races. Now, very questionable race wins, because I believe that Ferrari was illegal, and probably them wins shouldn't have counted. Yeah, but are you surprised? Ferrari are always pushing the boundaries. Just look throughout the history. He won at Spa, which was an emotional first win, as that was the same weekend he lost his friend Anton Hubert, and then he won at Monza in front of the Tifosi. Yeah, and he's got a lot of pole positions, Charles Leclerc, 9 pole positions. Now, he should have won at Bahrain, if you remember. He was absolutely dominant at Bahrain, and he lost power. That should have been his first win. But yeah, a very talented driver. He's proved himself, and he deserves to be in the Ferrari. And like I say, he beat Vettel fair and square. It's quite alarming he's only got 12 podiums. I would expect him to have more podiums than that. But 9 pole positions is probably his best statistic. That is quite impressive. So yeah, we're going to get into Charles Leclerc's results. I was very impressed with him against Sebastian Vettel. I thought he was outstanding, to be honest. Really took a 4-time champion to school, really. Yep. His results this season: 6th at Bahrain, always goes well around Bahrain. Imola, he finished 4th. Portimao, 6th. Spain, 4th. Monaco. Now, Monaco, he got pole position. He was going to be on pole at his home race. He was going to win Monaco. And then he had the problem before Obviously, he crashed in qualifying. Then he got pole at Azerbaijan, but finished 4th. France was a complete disaster. His worst race, probably. 16th, 7th, 8th. And he got forced off twice by Sergio Perez at Austria. Yeah. There's an image here on his results, what I'm looking at. And there's an image, that Titanic scrap he had with Max at Silverstone. That defending was on the limit. And he got a black and white flag. And the same at Monza on Lewis Hamilton. He got a black and white flag. So that is Charles Leclerc's weakness, is defending. It's questionable. But I don't think he's overrated, Charles Leclerc. People think Charles Leclerc, he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's dangerous. There's quite a lot of people that are in the category thinking Charles is overrated. But you look at his statistics. He's won 2 races, 12 podiums, 9 pole positions. But Ferrari are not the Ferrari of the Schumacher days, are they? They're like the 3rd best team. They've been a midfield team, so... Just have a drink there. Losing my voice. Yeah, I'm not on the bandwagon of Charles is overrated. I'm not. Not much more to say, really. I don't think he's overrated. He deserves to be where he's at right now. He's proved himself in the lower categories. He got his promotion. He delivered at Sauber. Took Marcus Ericsson to school. And yeah, first season at Ferrari he was learning. Then he schooled Sebastian Vettel. And now he's got a tricky teammate in Carlos Sainz, who is a very highly rated driver. Comment down below. Get involved. Of course, we're doing videos now. We've had a George Russell Bottas, who's going to get that seat. We've had a Sebastian Vettel. We've had a Charles Leclerc. We need to do videos, because we bring out videos daily. And Silverstone's still quite far away, so if you do have any ideas, feel free to comment down below. And you can feature on the title of the video. So, Dane requested this one. Dane request. Is Charles Leclerc overrated? My reaction, Dane request. Yeah, brilliant. Charles Leclerc. I do like Charles Leclerc. Yeah, I think he's fantastic. The young generation for Formula 1's fantastic. Max, George, Russell, Norris, Sainz. Yeah, just brilliant to see. Yeah. Another one is, a good actual video would be to do this about Esteban Ocon, because he's another one that never really gets talked about in the same category as the young generation anymore. He was such a hot prospect, like when he was under the Mercedes influence. But yeah, Charles Leclerc overrated? I don't think so. Comment down below, we'll always reply. And yeah, I believe he's not overrated. But yeah, I always let people have their opinions, so comment down below. I mean, sport is about opinions. And this will divide opinion, I bet. But for me, he's not overrated. That's my opinion. Comment yours. Would love to know. Adios.